around, but they ain't heard of ya. All I know is I do this shit, so don't worry about what I'm earning, bruh. Yeah, that real shit, them hoes know they turn it up. Fuck on with this verse, I was great. Follow y'all till they learn to fuck. I'm hot, boy.
Who the fuck you think you is?
Hey man, say man, another review, another day, man. You already know it's your boy 314 gunning back at you with another review. And as you see, let's get straight into it. The FC on the package, it means full conceal. This is the full conceal Glock 19. For those who don't know, the legend, yes sir. This is gonna be a bit of a novelty item, but it's something to have in your collection. You know, something to have in your arsenal. I'll get into some pros and cons later. We're gonna do this video a little bit different though. I'm not gonna do much talking at all. Enjoy the footage. Battery issues. This thing got battery issues. Alright. It's hard for it to get back in battery every time. Sometimes I gotta knock it back in. I don't like that.
I know where that one went. I kind of jerked it.
Okay, yeah, that one was hot.
Looks like you're shooting just below the circle, man.
A little what?
You're just low, aren't you?
Am I a little low?
Looks like it. Looks like you're in that line right below the red.
Okay. That's better.
Phone Glock.
This guy was from New York. He's some fancy designer.
Switch back
Man,
here.
he thought he could do it. You know, I'm gonna tell you what you like. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't fly. Yeah, he painted the kitchen cabinets about that color green. He's like, nope, I don't like it.
No problems then. Maybe I need to just break it in. I haven't put 100 rounds through this thing yet. Maybe 200 rounds through it yet. So maybe I need to just break it in.
And she walked out to the patio and looked through
ETS mag. Phone Glock. See how I do. Not bad. So I guess the thing is with these thing's gonna be with these folding Glocks, man, you gotta break them in. When I first got it, it wasn't going in the battery all the way. I had to keep knocking it, but once I put more rounds through it, it actually goes off pretty well. I ain't had no problems with it. So the flat face trigger, somewhat flat face trigger, does get some getting used to. It's just weird, you know what I'm saying? I'll give y'all the rest of the review and the rest of the review.
See if my wounded hand can
safety right there.
Good. I didn't. Yeah. Cool.
ETS mag.
That's what I keep in the bed stand.
It
now.
works.
That and I got that coach gun.
Yeah.
Mark had some double-eyed buck that's got the wire in it.
Ah, yeah.
Where they all
Cool
tie
looking
together.
configuration, not really practical.
That would hurt.
Architect on the deal, and this designer was brought in by him because our local architect or our local designer wasn't good enough. He wanted to bring his guy. But yeah, he's got a couple.
Working good now. All right, so as y'all see, one of the things I had going on with this gun was a battery issue. Basically, coming up is some footage I'm gonna show y'all when I actually first went out and shot the gun, and I had battery issues almost every time. It almost stopped me from actually even wanting to shoot this gun. I definitely wouldn't carry this gun because of that, and partially because of the trigger. But here you see it's gonna have more battery issues. But after I shot so many rounds through it, it actually did work itself out, as you saw. But initially, I had to break it in, which was here. And like you see, I'm having major battery issues, keep having battery issues. That's just one of the cons that came along with it. I don't know, it might have been just my slide wasn't oiled enough, something like that. But once I got it working, it worked just like a regular Glock. Gen 5 mag. From a folded position. position.
Did a little trigger work. Magazine.
That other one I got's an old high standard double nine.
Trust it.
Nope, this is fun. But somebody didn't take their target yet. So you see how much I've been paying here.
How you doing?
Okay, how much so? Can't beat that.
Get in like you did.
Huh? Sorry, didn't mean to scare you.
That's all right.
That might need to go. He was 13 years old and she decided she wanted to ride. Well, my eyes. Yeah.
All right, so in conclusion, my opinion on the folding Glock or the Glock M3D 19 is that it's a Glock 19. You know what I mean? It's the only thing special about it is that it does fold up. I mean, it doesn't give you any type of benefit as far as carrying or anything like that. If you ask me, as far as I'm concerned, it's still too big and too bulky to fit into your pocket, to pull out of your pocket. I'd rather just draw from a holster if that's the case, or bring a smaller gun in my pocket if I need a gun in my pocket. You know what I mean? So they make 9mm that'll fit in your pocket these days. So I'd rather go that route as opposed to carrying this. It's like I said, it's a novelty. It's something to have. You know what I'm saying? Pretty cool. Something to look at, something to shoot, something to take out to the range. You know, stuff like that. But other than that, it's a straight novelty gun. I'd rather get a regular 19. You have less issues. I mean, I didn't really have any issues with it. I did have people with smaller hands shoot it, and they said that they did get pinched in between the where the cuts are. You know, where they make the cuts. As far as the gun goes, it's a Glock. It's all Glock. It's just cut by full conceal, and I don't know how they selling it. They Glock selling it or full conceal is selling it, but whatever. It don't matter. It's a Glock that's cut, and that's the trigger on it is like I told you. It's takes some getting used to, but it do work. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get no problems out of the trigger or anything like that, so I can't complain. So other than that. I like it. Is it worth $1,000 that you're gonna pay for it? Nah, probably not. But it is something to have if you just want something to have. You know what I mean? And they do work. You know, so It's something to talk about, something to quote a Drake song on. I got a 19 in the photo in my pocket, something like that. But other than that, I might buy 2 or 3 other guns before I would actually buy this. And if I needed, a carry weapon, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't buy this as a carry weapon. So that's my review on that one. As always, you already know, hit that like button, subscribe. Please share. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. It's your boy 314 Gunner. I'm out.
Yeah.